Shalom. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, elders, a great millstone. Shalom to the elect. All right, this is Ratazah with another lesson. All right, through the spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Lord willing, it'll be edifying. All right, and I got an article from a website or I guess a blog. As you can see at the top. All right, and it's going into this World War III scenario, man, which we've been going into this topic heavy the past, which really since the time the apostles got on YouTube, even before that, but really within these last 2 weeks, this whole so-called fiasco, if you will, with Iran and the United States is really revved up. All right, and it links right up with biblical prophecy, man, which we've been bringing out, like we went into briefly yesterday at camp. Prior videos that brothers have uploaded and did lessons on, and the reason why I'm bringing these things out is because the Lord commanded His servants to be His watchmen, man, and a watchman is supposed to watch and declare the things that he sees coming. All right. As a matter of fact, let me get that scripture. I think it's Isaiah 21:5. So when we see these things occurring, we're commanded by Yahweh Shem Yahushua to basically stay on our watch and declare what we see. And what is it that we see? All right, we see World War III being prepared and being brought forth, man. All right, so this is on Isaiah 21:5. It says, prepare the table, watch in the watchtower, eat, drink, arise, ye princes, and anoint the shield. All right, so it mentions the watch in the watchtower, and that's what we're doing by checking out the news, checking out current events, and linking it with biblical prophecy, where we're standing upon our watchtower, man. All right, and the watchman is in the watchtower because the watchtower is high up. And when you're high up, all right, you can look in the distance and see things from afar off. All right, so that's what we're doing. All right, in the spirit, we're looking afar off and seeing these things that's approaching. All right, verse 6. It says, for thus hath the Lord said unto me, go, set a watchman, let him declare what he seeth. And pursuing up Ezekiel the 33rd chapter, the Most High appointed particular men to be watchmen to the nation of Israel, which consists of Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, and we are to watch and declare what we see. All right, and this is just an example, just me doing this video and other brothers doing videos. We're declaring what we see, man. We're letting you know, look, World War III is approaching. America's going to be completely destroyed off the map. So you need to get yourself and get your spirit right, man, unless you'll become a part of this destruction. Okay? Slacky, it says 7. It says, and he saw a chariot with a couple of horsemen, a chariot of asses, and a chariot of camels, and he hearkened diligently with much heed. And this is symbolic of troops or soldiers. All right, these are men coming. Basically, they're coming to fight. Okay, it says, verse 8. He cried, a lion, my Lord, I stand continually upon the watchtower in the daytime, and I am set in my ward whole nights. All right, and through the spirit, that's the spirit that, in particular, the men of Great Millstone are coming in. Why? Because we're in our watchtower day and night and whole nights, man. All right, you got brothers doing live streams at 2 o'clock in the morning. Brothers reporting on certain current events and prophecies at 4 o'clock in the morning, or hell, 12 at noon. It's around the clock, man. All right, all throughout the day, all 24 hours of the day, there's something from some particular brother. All right, and I'll say in Slakia, let me turn my do not disturb on. Is something going on in the spirit? All right, where brothers are doing videos, man, around the clock. All right, so we're continually upon our watch. It says, verse 9, and behold, here cometh a chariot of men with a couple of horsemen, and he answered and said, Babylon is fallen, All right, yeah, that's what we're proclaiming or declaring the same thing unto you people. Is that what Babylon is falling? All right, Babylon today would be America, man. All right, just read Revelation 17th chapter. It gives the understanding on the new Babylon, man. Because you got ancient Babylon, all right, and then you have your modern day Babylon, right? Mystery Babylon the Great, man. You know, that's talking about America. So it says, verse 9 again, and behold, here cometh a chariot of men with a couple of horsemen, and he answered and said, Babylon is fallen, and all the graven images of her gods he have broken unto the ground. All right, hey, and that's really the graven images and these strongholds that's actually taking place as of now, man, by us going back and combating these evil spirits with this truth. All right, pursuing the Micah, I want to say it's Micah the 5th chapter. All right, let's get that real quick. All right, these strongholds are being pulled down. Slakia. Micah 5. All right, these strongholds and these graven images are being destroyed spiritually by us bringing out this truth. But the Lord is getting ready to physically break down these idols, man. All right, and break down anybody that's joined unto them that don't want to take heed to this word, man. So this is Micah 5 and 11. It says, and I will cut off the cities of thy land and throw down all thy strongholds. All right. So that spiritually is talking about these different philosophies, the things in this world that people have a strong grip to, certain idols, certain beliefs, and things of that nature, graven images. Verse 12, and I will cut off the witchcrafts out of thine hand, and thou shalt no more. It's like it. Thou shalt have no more soothsayers. All right. 13. Thy graven images also will I cut off, and thy standing images out of the midst of thee, and thou shalt no more worship the work of thy hands. And I will pluck up the groves out of the midst of thee, so I will destroy thy cities. All right. Yeah. So the Most High is getting ready to do all these things, man, and destroy everything that's opposed, that's in opposition to his will. 15. And I will execute vengeance and anger and fury upon the heathen, such as they have not heard. All right. We know that the top heathen on the earth is the so-called white man, who's Esau Edom. All right. And just going back to this article. All right. It says Trump warns Iran of obliteration like you've never seen before. All right. It says, I read the subtitle. President Donald Trump said that the response now should be increased sanctions on Tehran's economy. All right. Yeah. So there's all types of back and forth, wars and rumors of wars prophesied in Matthew 24. All right. Proxy wars and things of that nature. But this is all a building point, if you will. All right. To the ultimate showdown, man, which is World War III. Now I'm going to read just a tad bit from this article and get a few more precepts. It says, President Donald Trump warned the United States may launch a devastating military attack on Iran unless it comes to the negotiating table and drops its bid to develop nuclear weapons, which that ain't gonna happen, all right? Because the scriptures speak about the weak saying they're strong, man. Going what's that, Joel 3? That's prophecy, man. You got countries like Iran, Pakistan, India, you know, these nations that were looked at as nothing and inferior. Now they got nuclear capability, man, that can rival the so-called U.S. It says, I'm not looking for war, and if there is, it'll be obliteration like you've never seen before. And the scriptures speak about Esau being proud, man. All right? You read Obadiah, he's a proud man. It says he thinketh himself to be the Most High. It says, but I'm not looking to do that. But you can't have a nuclear weapon. Hey, and that's bullshit, man. How the hell can you tell another nation, all right, what they can't have, man? All right, if your ass got nuclear weapons, then what makes you an authority, or what makes you to tell Iran what they can't have, man, when basically Russia, which is when Russia comes into play. Russia is a like brothers brought out of camp. Russia is a big brother figure to Iran, man. And Iran is getting supplied by Russia. All right. It says, but I'm not looking to do that. But you can't have a nuclear weapon. You want to talk? Good. Otherwise, you can have a bad economy for the next 3 years. Trump said during an interview with NBC's Meet the Press airing Sunday. All right. And Trump is a proud devil, man. All right. And it's not completely stamped. It's not edged in concrete stone. But Trump could very well be the man, or very well be the last president that we'll see in America, man. Because this is the right guy to bring about World War III. All right. Because he's proud. He's arrogant. He's an asshole. He's a real devil. All right. And he's perfect. He's the perfect guy to bring about the Third World War, man. You know, he's a straight up devil, man. And he's the one that's so-called ruffling feathers within these other nations. And they're giving America the side eye, man. As a matter of fact, let me Let me go to I think it's Revelation 17 and 12. Slacky. Let's get that real quick. 17. Because Trump is making it to where don't nobody want to be allies with America, man. All of America's allies are turning against him. All right, and this goes right with biblical prophecy. Now it says Revelation 17, and I'll get 16 to get right to the point. It says, "And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore," which the 10 horns is a metaphor for a gathering of nations, in particular the European Union or the EU. All right, and the beast represents NATO. So the horns and the beast, these are different gatherings or bands of nations. All right, that America was once a part of, man. But now it's being broken away and it's being isolated, man. And Trump is helping to do that, man. You know? It says, "These shall hate the whore." And the whore is talking about America. All right, when you read up in the chapter, or when you just jump to the last verse, it tells you that the woman is a metaphor for a city, man. And that city is America, Babylon the Great. It says in verse 16 again, it says, in the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. All right, and how that fire is going to come? That fire is going to come by the way of these missiles or nuclear weapons that Trump is saying that Iran can't have, man. All right, and that's going to be the very thing that's going to bring America to utter destruction and wasteness. 17. For God or the Most High have put in their hearts to fulfill His will. So this is all the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right, this is the will, man. It's to what? Have Babylon the Great or the whore burned down with fire, man. This is the will of the Lord. All right, and these different nations, they're being controlled by the Most High, pursuing what's that? Proverbs. Man, it slipped my mind. But the scripture in Proverbs where it says the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. He turneth it whithersoever he will. The chapter is escaping me right now, but that's exactly what's going on. All right, the kings or the leaders of these different empires and world empires and nations is being controlled by Yahweh Shem Yahushai. It says, "For the Most High put in their heart to fulfill His will, and to agree, and give their kingdom unto the beast." Yeah, so at one point they was all together, all right, and they gave over their state, if you will, to the image of the beast, man. Everybody was up under that beast system, but now the Lord is causing all types of conflict, back and forth. He's dividing it, man. It's pursuing the Matthews, or was that Matthews 12? If Satan be divided against Satan, how can his kingdom stand? So at one point, they all agreed, and they gave the kingdom over to this beast system. But then it says, until the words of the Most High should be fulfilled, which the fulfillment is that nuclear destruction that's coming. All right. 18. "And the woman which thou sawest is that great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth." All right, which is America. America rules over all nations on the earth, man. All right. So this is the time that's coming. And us being watchmen, we're declaring this unto you, man. Now, whether you take heed, hey, that's on you, man. All right. The blood is off our hands. All right. So let's see. I'm gonna jump down to this one part. It says Iran's Revolutionary Guard said Thursday it had shot down an American drone, claiming it had entered Iranian airspace, a claim disputed by the U.S., which has maintained the drone was over international waters. Both countries have since produced what they say is evidence supporting their respective positions. And right now is a chess move by Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to basically get this thing going, man. All right, that was a big chess move by Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, allowing that to happen, man. All right, it's causing them to bump heads, and eventually they're gonna lock horns, man. All right, it's gonna lead to utter destruction in World War III. Matter of fact, let me let's see. I think that's, yeah, man. You know, that was the point. You know, if you brothers that may watch the video, you know, you've been checking out the news and current events. If you don't know, read up on it, man. These things is happening, man. Check out the different videos and see that, man. We're telling you the truth, man. All right, World War III is inevitable. All right, it's biblical prophecy, and it's going to come to pass, man. Let me get this scripture real fast. It's Isaiah 48:3. I have declared the former things from the beginning. Yeah, hey, we coming in that same spirit. We're declaring the former things from the beginning, things that were written, the things that were written aforetime, man. All right, so World War III, nuclear war. All right, these things were written by the ancient prophets thousands of years ago, and we're declaring it unto you now. All right, it says, and they went forth out of my mouth, which is why we speak these words, man, whether it's via these videos or on the highways and byways, week in and week out. It says, and I showed them. And this is talking about the Most High. The Most High, he spake by the mouth of his prophets, and he showed them. Meaning what? These things that he spoke about, now they're being made manifest. It says, I did them suddenly, and they came to pass. All right, so the word that he spoke by his prophets, he's showing them and doing them quickly, and they're coming to pass, man. That's what we're seeing occurring right now. All right, the things that the Most High spake. All right, these things are not slack, man. These things are coming to pass. As a matter of fact, let me get that. I think it's Isaiah 34:16. It says, seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail. And these is referring to the prophecies. No one of these prophecies shall fail, man. Why? Because the Most High spake it. The scriptures say the Lord's not a man that he should lie. All right, but his word cometh to pass. His will be done, man. It says, seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail, none shall want her mate. For my mouth it have commanded, and his spirit it have gathered them. All right, and again, how does the Most High speak? He speaks by the way of his prophets, by his prophets, man. All right, so that's why it's imperative or it's important to take heed when you see these particular men on the highways and byways preaching, man. And take heed to the warning. All right, unless that blood's going to be upon your own head, man. All right. So yeah, I just wanted to bring out this lesson on this particular article dealing with World War III. It's a hot topic, man. And it's only going to intensify. More things are going to be played out in the spirit. More chess moves are going to be made. It's only a matter of time before Babylon the Great is completely wiped off the map, man. All right. So with that, all right, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakak Wadash. Lord willing, this was an edifying video. Until the next time, Shalom.